So saying that, Los, I remember in the magazines when the enhancements came.
Right.
And when people used to use different enhancements, it used to show up purple in the magazine from the color. Is that was the color that they was using? Remember some people use the enhancements and it might show up purple. They put it on, or it might show up black. Or what was? Did you see that from the photography standpoint, or did you see that in the edit?
No, but I'm saying this is like Beijing. Right. I mean, you were saying that goes purple, like you see what I'm saying? Right. Because a lot of people was putting it in and not washing it out. You know what I mean? So it was just the wax still in your hair. And like you see some people, a lot of barbers joke about it now. You see they look like they painted onto their head and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's, but basically now it's so many enhancements out, like the spray guns. When it came over to spray in the can, now it's air pumps, the air. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's a whole business by itself.
Right, absolutely. You know? The enhancement game
is a whole business by itself.
Does that? So have you did a poster on just enhancement cuts?
No, because I can't see nobody buying it.
Okay. So they still buying a bunch of traditional.
They want traditional, clean cuts. Because when they come in the shop, they want stuff that they can cut. See what I'm saying? It might not be as tight as that, but they got the idea. Hey, what you want? A low fade, high fade? You can show, point on the posters and say, this is what I want. You know what I mean? It's like, but you show designs and all, most shops, hey, make a design. Most shops ain't trying to do that, because what happens is a true design will cost you as much as 2 haircuts. If somebody really, like the designers that really does designs, that's really good, like there's a lot of guys out here that's very good, and they ain't doing it for cheap. Right. You know?
So you've seen it all.
Right.
As far as the photography. So how do you feel now as you older? You feel as though you was a influencer? You helped the barber industry grow?
Oh, yes. But now what it is, everybody's lazy. I mean, it's more lazy now because everybody go on Instagram and show a couple pictures, and now they're a celebrity barber, or they're so-and-so. Who said they were? How these guys get all these titles? And I don't remember voting. You know what I mean? Because that's the guy come up, yeah, man, I do so-and-so hair. A lot of guys do hair. They do it for free. So that make you a celebrity, that make you a slave, kind of, don't you? I mean, and then, I mean, if you get good in your art, don't you supposed to get paid for it? You know what I mean? That's how you eat. I mean, you can eat beans sometimes, but sometimes you want some meat on that plate.
So from the photography standpoint, this question might not pertain to you, but this is big in the barber industry where everybody talks about the price of the haircut. Mm-hmm. So by you saying that enhancements are big now, guys are not cutting like that no more. Mm-hmm. What price do you think a good man's haircut should be from a barber that's known? From you going travel the country, what's a good price you think will be?
See, that's hard to answer, because if you're in demand, like your cut might not be as good as the guy down the street, but you're in demand. So you only can do, a certain amount to keep you healthy. You see what I'm saying? So if you're getting $20 a cut and you got 50 people, you can't cut all of them. So you got to break it down to price. You got to up it, and because you want to do less work but get as much as you can. And that's why some prices to me is too high. But if you're in that circle and that's what you want, like a car, like a shirt, if that's what you want, you got to pay for it.
Okay, that's a good answer. Right. Everybody, y'all hear that from the photographer, Solid Gold, that's been around. Right. So again, you traveled around. What city to date you still think has high profile barbers in? Or coast? You think the barber trend shifted from Philadelphia to Atlanta or to California or Chicago or Houston or Vegas? You think it shifted somewhere, or is it still the same to you?
It's kind of same, because when I go everywhere, it's like it's nothing like the older barbers. They like I said, the cuts was like whew, tight. But now it's so much, I'm just trying to get paid and get some money and get out of here. You see what I'm saying? It's not the art, you know what I mean? And then if it's say in Chicago, if it's these gentlemen that does good work, but it's them gentlemen, but how about all the other ones is not? You know what I mean? They're just cutting, the prices are fluctuating, and they just in and out. Same thing, all that. Like back in the day, man, I would say Philly with no problem. But a lot of people in Philly got lazy. You know what I mean? They're not cutting and all they want to do is cut and take a picture and put it on Instagram. You know what I mean? But you look at the cut, the detail is not there. But I'm a celebrity barber. There's go with the votes, and no, I don't remember voting. You know, I think people have to get back more into their craft. Let's do the barbering and then bring in enhancements and all that in. But learn how to cut first. You know what I mean?
So you think that's when you go, do you go, I'm sure you have been to the schools, you think it's a problem because it's less schools or the education is different than back in the day?
This all depends. I mean, it's what you looking for. I mean, the kids come in, their mindset is different than our mindsets. You see what I'm saying? Like they come in, they want to be that barber that got 1,000 hits. And I mean, instead of coming to school and saying, hey, I want to be the best cutter or best barber that I can be. You know what I mean? And then open my own shop and think like that. But a lot of them, it's like a stepping stone for them. They ain't looking at it as a career. You know, it's like I'll do this until I can figure out what I want to do. You know, I'm really a rapper.
How long Solid Gold been around, you think? How long you been, the Solid Gold gonna stay around or been around?
How long we been around? We've been around a while. I guess it's a lot of years. And how long I'm gonna stay? I'm gonna stay till I don't like it no more. So it's not by age. People say, how long you? No, it's not about how long you listening. If you like what you're doing and you have fun with what you're doing, cool. Cause it's not really about the money now. Cause I'm cool. But it's about, liking getting up, doing it, and still enjoying it. When I stop enjoying it, that's when I'm getting out.
So and when you at the shows, let's say this year, I'm sure so many barbers is coming to the shows now. They don't know what Solid Gold is. When they come to the table and they say, "What is Solid Gold?" What do you say?
Right. Look at the posters that's behind you. Look at the books in front of you. They say, "Oh yeah, I heard of it." You know what I mean? Like for a moment, but then it comes back, and I say, "Okay, yeah." Because hey, when they was puppies, they seen it. So as they grew, they might have went through a period and forgot because they celebrity barbers now. But then when they look, oh yeah, I remember now. So because everything now is on Instagram. That's what they see. Instagram, Facebook. So they don't see, the paper stuff no more.
So was the social media a challenge for you from the posters to the social media aspect? Did it take away from Solid Gold?
It took away a lot because what happens is everything is like right now, and what happens is if I would show something in North Carolina that's new, and then go to New York and show it, they done seen it already because they done already put it on Instagram. Nobody holds nothing. It's like we used to be classes back then. Like you come and this guy, he got his new product, his new so-and-so, so he have a class for you. And you learn the class, and then that's how the teachers made their money. But now the students come in at the class, learn it, instead of taking it and taking it to another level or making it, they go right to Instagram, put it on there and show it. So now the teacher, she gets no more classes because everybody know what she's doing. You know what I mean? So you get one shot.